Dun 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 dun. Welcome to RPG Ranked, the channel where all your favorite RPGs are ranked. What is up, everybody? Another video. This time, Star Wars Battlefront 2. Not an RPG, but like my favorite shooter out there. This and Overwatch, both great, and Garden Warfare, obviously. I'm kind of late to the game. Will admit that. Very late. This game is probably not even that popular anymore, but there's Andor's coming out soon. Fallen Order 2 is coming out. Jedi Survivor is coming out soon enough. There's a little bit of Star Wars hype. So let's just get right into this, because usually I start way too long. So you have incredibly situational, one-trick ponies, outclassed but great, usually viable, always great, in my opinion, game-breaking. You'll see why I put in my opinion. So, and here we go. This is in a very weird order, but I'll just go with it because that's how this tier list was made. So we're going to start with BB-8, who, let me see what I think, because I can't remember what I think for the life of me. Okay, C tier for BB-8. It's probably higher than a lot of people put him, but okay, here we go. He's such a small target, and when people attack him with the Force, like he is like, oh, I might pull him with Kylo Ren. And oh, he's back up on his feet, on his soccer ball. He's a soccer mom, but a droid, right? And he just back on his feet, like he's good to go. And that's one reason I really like him. And next, we have his shoulder charge. It's pretty good. Since he's a small target, I honestly think it's a little bit better than shoulder charge sometimes. His shock prod, his weapon is kind of weak, but it's not that bad. It's just really small range. And since his hitbox is so small, I think it's forgivable. And then his resistance backing ability is good. It's like raise insight, boost damage instead of stamina. It's pretty good. All that's good, right? And I mean, he has his objective abilities. Swift reaction allows people to use his abilities quicker. And he can, with the right star card, he can also get 400 HP back, which is really good, actually. So yeah, you know. But the best thing, obviously, is his cable spin. Enemy clearer. There's like nothing that is that good. Like I don't even know if I would say Heroic Might is as powerful as Cable Spin. Or like Retribution. Retribution's so buggy that it sucks anyway. But I think BB-8 is better than people give him credit for, and I do think he's better than some of the heroes in this game. By the way, just warning now, this is controversial. It's my own opinion on how good I think the characters are. So you might be amazing as some of these characters I put low, and that has nothing to do with my opinion. So just remember my opinion. So anyway, next we have BB-9E, who is incredibly situational. Now BB-9E, the problem with BB-9E is he's a support hero. But support heroes in this game aren't very supportive. Like, they don't really heal. It's not like Overwatch where it's like, oh, Mercy's healing everyone's health and reviving. No, it's nothing like that. Essentially, he can capture objectives faster, buff teammates a little bit with like charge up or whatever it's called, and he can smoke screen. Nothing good enough to make him super good. The main reason I would ever use BB-9E is the fact that in Heroes vs. Villains, he can stun people with his normal attack. And if you pair that with like Count Dooku or something, enemies will just get melted. So I think that like legit, BB-9E isn't as bad as people say. I don't even think he's the worst hero in the game. Most people would say that. I do think that he has more situational use than one other hero in this game. And I just think that since he can stun people at a whim, I think it's pretty good. But, so essentially, he can stun people. And that can be good in Heroes vs. Villains. Okay, then we have Anakin, who I'm not putting in S tier. Why? Because his bugs make him, so annoying to play. You know what I mean? No, we have Anakin. Always great. Always great, except when there's bugs. And that's why he's not game-breaking anymore, because his bugs have just ruined him. Anyway, like Retribution, it doesn't even work. Like I was just saying, it doesn't work. And Heroic Might, not as good as it used to be, of course. So he has an overpowered ability chain, but since he's so buggy, Heroic Might and Retribution literally get rid of his primary weapon sometimes. Passionate Strike is good for breaking blocks. It's not the best. I mean, Pull Dominance is not as good as Kylo's pull. It does more damage, of course, but I still don't think it's as useful because it's not You can't use it in midair, which is very versatile. So, I mean, obviously the ability chain. We all know the ability chain is broken, but when there's bugs, he's garbage. But since his ability chain is that powerful, and since his HP is that powerful, and since he just has such strong lightsaber attacks, I couldn't put him in usually viable. That just sounds wrong. But I do think that he's not S tier. And yeah, this is the equivalent of S tier, A tier, right? So, next we have Boba Fett. My opinion on Boba Fett is very much not a popular one. I feel like some people agree with me on this, but some people also place him way higher than me. And I am going to put him in C tier as well, but below BB-8. That is probably the biggest offense that that might be one of the biggest offenses I make on this tier list. Top 1 or 2 biggest offense on here. Here's the thing. First of all, I suck as Boba Fett. Let's just get that out of the way. I suck as Boba Fett in, what's it called? What is wrong with me? Capital Supremacy and Galactic Assault, large-scale game modes, that's what I'm saying. So, I just get, like, shot out of the air, and, like, all of a sudden a trooper snipes me, and I'm dead, essentially. That's my issue. I know, I kind of suck. But I think the concussion rocket is kind of underwhelming. The For the Hunt ability is just how his jetpack should be. Not really, but that can be broken. But, like, I don't know. Just 2 of his abilities are, like, one is not great, one is just a buff to his ability. And then you have Rocket Barrage, which isn't even good anymore. It used to be able to completely decimate, and now it's just, like, nerfed to the ground. And his blaster bolts are decent, but, like, it's not really even that easy to aim, it's not very long range, and it's just his mobility and his Rocket Barrage are what carry him. And Finn's Deadeye, owned. Bowcasters, own him. Leia's Alternate Fire, owned. Force abilities, well aimed right, owned. Did I say Sharp Shot? I don't know. Sharp Shot, Finn's Deadeye. I don't know if I mentioned those. Sorry. But just, if you are really good as Boba Fett, great. High skill ceiling. I don't know. I can't put him higher. Like, I am genuinely way better at BB-8. I have issues, but, like, I can go into a room, cable spin, I've killed 10 infantry. Where sometimes Boba Fett, I've gotten killed by assault troopers before. I'm not that bad at the game. I will say I only really play heroes versus villains because that's where I'm good. And I'm really good at duels. Large scale game modes, just my brain is too small for that. But I just don't. I can't with Boba Fett, just gonna be honest. Okay, then we have Bossk. I love Bossk, actually. Where do I put Bossk on here? I'm pretty sure it's B tier. I love Bossk. Here we go. Usually vibe. So, Bossk used to be better. Once they nerfed his jump, I would put him in A tier. But that jump, him and Grievous, got... Ugh. At least they buffed Yoda's jump. I just don't understand. But, he can snipe, he can shotgun. Like, he has a kind of versatile weapon. I wouldn't say... It's not the greatest. It's kind of hard to aim. It's a little weird. But it's not bad if you're good. And Bossk is like the weirdest choice for a hero. Like, we don't have like Padme or Ahsoka or any like, but we have Bossk. But I'm not complaining because Bossk is super fun. But he's the only character who can restore all his health back. That also used to be a way bigger deal when there's no health on kill passive abilities. But now, honestly, sometimes just having 600 health and it regenerates like way slower. Honestly, sometimes I feel like the health on kill with the faster regeneration is just as good, if not better. Although when you stand in a Deoxys grenade, it heals you back, so that's good. But, I mean, I think it all balances out. At this point, I don't even think he's better when it comes to it. I mean, his blasters aren't the best, but his abilities are great. Deoxys grenade, great for disabling health regeneration. The mines will kill anything, honestly. The grenade launcher owns. It's like when his abilities are on cooldown, this guy will devastate everything. But I also think Bossk is like Boba Fett, where in outside of in large scale game modes, he will get taken down easier. But still, this dude can clear out rooms. I still don't know. Like, his mines and his grenades will clear out rooms. And he can snipe and stuff. I just think he's better than Boba Fett. I mean, that's just my opinion. Don't kill me. Alright, now we have Chewbacca. Chewbacca. Our furry friend who, in this game, does not deserve that medal he got in Rise of Skywalker. This guy is my least favorite hero in the whole freaking game. And why? They tried to buff him, but they made him worse. Now he's weaker than he used to be. Why? So they buffed him. Now his explosion, it's nice, it breaks through blocks, but it's still not even that good. And they're like, oh, well, you want to help him in Galactic Assault and Capital Supremacy, but no. It made him worse at the only thing he was good at. Now, I just don't think that Chewbacca does anything that other heroes can do. That are, No, I don't think I can put him in one-trick ponies. But I think BB-9E is better than Chewbacca. Because Chewbacca, like in BB-9E, his Galactic Assault, at least he can capture things faster. Chewbacca gets melted. I've seen Chewbacca get killed by a Death Trooper. Death Troopers can't aim against BB-9E, but they can own Chewbacca. Unless he's on Furious Bowcaster, he's screwed. There's no chance. Honestly, I kind of want to make... I'm going to put him up here. Because he is a one-trick pony. He can stun people, and he's good in Heroes vs. Villains. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. But Chewbacca, I mean, he's still okay in Heroes vs. Villains, but he's still worse than he used to be. He's just, I don't know. I don't think that BB-9E is the worst. I think that might just be biased because Chewbacca, they just messed him up real bad. Worse than how they didn't give him a medal in the New Hope or whatever. Okay, now we have Darth Maul, my personal favorite character in the game to play. Second favorite character in the game to play is favorite lightsaber hero, because I like blaster heroes for some reason. So, Darth Maul, I love him, but also, just like Anakin, he is buggy, but he's also not as powerful as Anakin is. So I think I'm going to put him in usually viable. He's a B tier, but he's not as much of a... He's not like an A tier or an S tier, right? He's usually viable. Good way to put it. I mean, his chokehold is good, but it's not as good as some other abilities. His spin is good. Really, like, he's so mobile and stuff. It's just he's also very buggy. His lightsaber throw isn't as good as Vader's. It doesn't do as much damage. Like, I don't know. He has two great abilities, one outclassed ability. I think higher mobility, and he's great, but the bugs. He's one of the 3 people who just have too many bugs to make him really good. And yeah, I wish I could say he was higher because he's so freaking fun. I literally was so bored one day that I went on a 900, like over 1,000 kill streak against troopers just for fun with Darth Maul against the AI. I don't even know why. I was just bored. I just loved Darth Maul and I just wanted to do that because I'm an idiot. And it was just fun. I love Darth Maul, but I can't put him any higher. So then we have We're already on Darth Vader. This is just spoiling the whole thing. Alright, well, we all know that Darth Vader is the best. It's not spoiling anything. His biggest weakness... Oops. His biggest weakness is his speed and his stamina regeneration. Nothing else even makes him bad. I mean, maybe if they gave him a blaster, that's like the only reason. It's the only way I could see him... I mean, if they just buffed his stats or gave him a blaster or something. But other than that, he's completely game-breaking. So tanky. You can go on a million streaks. He has health buff. Ugh, health, TH buff, stamina buff. Can choke people in place. Lightsaber. Like, Darth Vader. He's overpowered. I don't need to explain it. Oh, and you can give him Focus Rage. You can also, with the Furious Resilience card, get damage reduction. Like, I want to put him in V tier for Vader. Better than S tier. Like, he's so overpowered. He's the best. He's the best character in the game. I don't even like playing as Vader, honestly. He's too good. He's too good that he's boring to play as, honestly. So next we had Count Dooku. He's another one of those heroes that's just like, oh, well, they're great, but not in both modes. I'm going to put him in A. Did I put him? I don't think I put him. No, I didn't put him above Anakin. So I put Dooku here. Now, he's a good duelist. He is a good duelist. Sorry, just gotta respond to my mom. He's a good duelist, like he's great in Heroes vs. Villains, and he is viable, definitely viable. He's great still in larger game modes if you can use him right. But since his 3 dodges, perfect for duels. His lightning stun is perfect for duels because it drops him at your feet and you can keep attacking him, but it's weaker against more enemies. He's made to own in duels. I don't even think Darth Vader can win in a duel. Like, I think Count Dooku's the best duelist in the game. And his duelist ability is completely broken. Exposed weakness broken. And he's super good for taking out heavy targets. But against groups, I don't think he's amazing. Although he does have defensive capability. Because he has good lightsaber blocks. And he has good dodges. So, I don't think... He's really good. I mean, in Duelist, though, is when he does a lot of damage. He doesn't do that much damage outside of Duelist. But I think that he's still really good, even if he's not dueling. Anyway, so then we got freaking Palpatine, also S tier. This guy's just so epic. Crowd control, epic jumps, epic dodges, extreme mobility. Crowd control, he's the master of it. Like, nobody can... There are 10 lightsaber heroes, 9 blaster heroes, 2 shock prod heroes, and then there's Palpatine. He's so powerful. You can save stamina, or you can do a ton of damage. You can, if you're good enough, you can beat saber heroes. You can beat saber heroes. Dodging them, do your stuff, dodging them, you know, just back and forth. You can beat him. Electrocute, he has, like, one of the best stuns in the game, even though he, one of the best stuns in the game, even though he's not even a blaster hero. He's so OP with his damage, and he has one of the best stuns anyway. Chain Lightning owns infantry. Dark Aura, more crowd control. Just everything crowd control. Huge stun, huge area of effect, and Chain Lightning thingy. I don't know, I looked like a fish right there. But, like, he's super good. So we all know that Papa Sheev is that good. Then we got Finn. I think I put Finn in C tier. People give Finn a hard time sometimes. I don't think he's as bad as people say. How high on my list did I put Finn? Oh, oops. There's Finn. I don't know what's so... That took me a hot minute. Finn! Finn is one of my favorite characters to play. I like the fact that he's kind of supportive. I like the fact that you get buffs and you can undercover team, even though undercover team kind of sucks. His blaster is also... I love his blaster. One of my favorites in the game. I don't really like the, like, rapid fire blasters. I like aiming in this game. Some games I don't like slow things. But in this game, it's great. Like, just hitting headshots is super fun. One of my favorite blasters. Deadeye is the most fun ability ever. Like, aimbot. Who thought aimbot would work in a video game like this? Like, it works. It's not even that broken. I mean, it's kind of broken, like in killing like Boba Fett, but it's like... So yeah, he has aimbot. So I can't put him in like D tier. Oh, I didn't even put him anywhere. Here. There he is. I can't put him like D tier. He has aimbot, but he also can't break through lightsaber blocks, which even Boba Fett can do that. Now, aimbot. That's enough to say that Finn doesn't suck as much as people say. But honestly, he can't go any higher because he has no lightsaber blocks. So, I mean, no way to break through lightsaber blocks. Okay, then we have, my man, General Grievous. Everyone's favorite cyborg. And I'm going to put him in A tier. No, I do not put him in A tier. Oops, that's not where I meant to put him. There we go. Okay, Grievous I do not think is as good as Maul, in my opinion, but bugs. So, yeah. Oh, Grievous has bugs too, but I don't think... that's hard. Grievous or Maul? Grievous has such... He has like the strength of Darth Vader, but he's missing... Yeah, I'm gonna put Grievous here. They both have bugs. Claw Rush is his own... Claw Rush is a great, like, get out of jail free card, right? Or you can enter a fight, right? And Unrelenting Advance is good against newer players, but actually good players can get past that. And I mean, it's good for charging down a hallway and defending. Like, it's your only way of actually blocking lightsaber attacks. And that's what I think is the problem with Grievous. His stamina is garbage. He's super powerful. And if you have Unrelenting Advance and Claw Rush, if you use those abilities perfectly, you will still be able to have defense. But with the bugs, and with his not great blocking, I don't think his power is enough to put him above Darth Maul. I know I did on my article, but I've changed my mind since then. And Grievous was completely overpowered when they accidentally changed Claw Rush. I kind of wish he would stay that way, because then we wouldn't say Vader's the best in the game. And Grievous would be more fun to play, but he would be broken. So, I think he's fine where he is. I wish he was a little bit better at the stamina, and he didn't suck, because I hate playing Grievous in large-scale game modes. But people who are good at him, and they make it work. So, yeah, he's not that bad. Okay, Han Solo, A tier. For sure. Yeah, I'm gonna put him above Dooku, actually. His detonate charge, so powerful. You can detonate charge him and knock him down again with shoulder charge, and then blast him a couple times in the head. They're gone. Thing about blaster heroes, they're going to be good in large. I mean, at least with the range of Han Solo, he's going to be good in large scale game modes because he has a blaster that's long range. It's really good. And I mean, sharpshooter's ability, but it's good if you're still working on your aim and melting block stamina. But I mean, 2 knockdown abilities, second best blaster in the game. I'll get there. Han Solo's really good. Not my favorite blaster hero even. That's where I'm going to get controversial. But Han Solo's great. So, we're good. Han Solo. Yeah, good man right there. Okay, Iden Versio, B tier. And I can't remember if I put her above or below Bossk. I like both of them. I'm putting her below Bossk. Okay. Iden Versio is another one of my favorites. I don't know why, even. Oh, her alternate fire. Alternate fire is like literally my favorite thing in this game. Those bombs. Bless the Battlefront gods. Those are bless the Force gods or whatever they're called on that one planet, and they predict Anakin's future. Iden Versio is so fun. Alternate fire is great, but let's be real. Her pulse cannon, ugh, only good against like ATSTs. Her droid shield, about the most average ability out there, and her stun is good. I will give her stun. But her alternate fire is the best block breaker in the entire game. Alternate fire, give her that one card that makes it recharge slower. I don't know why people are sleeping on Iden Versio. Like, her bombs are overpowered, but her abilities do not help her at all. Her stun droid will help her, and her range. Oh, I mean, if you alternate fire, spam bomb, but like, you can't always just use your alternate fire. So, I mean, she's really good. But her pulse cannon, her droid shield, and her primary fire are a little bit lacking. So, can't put her any higher. I still do think she's good. Okay, my opinion, game breaking, we have Kylo Ren. I think I put him above. I did. Do I really mean that? I think I mean it. I think I do mean Kylo to be right there. He is speedy as actual sin. Like, when the punishment for your sins... No, but like, he is so fast. His pull, very versatile. Pull people in midair, pull them off cliffs, all that stuff. His frenzy just decimates. His freeze ability is one of the most broken abilities in the game. Just combine those abilities and you have broken. Like, you have broken. You have brokenness. Like, a lightsaber hero being able to stun is just completely overpowered. And what you can do is you can stun people and then have all your infantry just shoot them and they're gone. Like, freeze isn't like, it's built different. It has, I don't even know how it's even broken. And you can get like 3 lightsaber hits on it with freeze. And freeze them from behind, you've already done 400 damage or something. The thing is, I would say Papa Sheev is a master of crowd control, but being able to freeze a bunch of people or pull a bunch of people and completely displace them, I think he's better at crowd control. That might be an unpopular opinion. Oh, and then Frenzy can just, like, jump. Like leapfrog. But a bloodthirsty leapfrog. Like a poison dart frog, they'll kill you. Like, they're both broken, honestly. I think they're both broken. And I think Kylo Ren's a little bit better. They're about tied, though. Finally, we can put someone in one-trick ponies. Lando. His gun is literally infinitely worse than Han or Leia or anyone, honestly, except for this piece of shiz. Like, dude, it's a night sniper. It's not a water pistol. I don't know what you're doing, but he's just like, 5 damage. You have to be up in their... You have to, like, be, like, sexually assaulting them to even be doing damage. It's like getting in their personal space beyond belief. It's like you're in their pants at that point when you're trying to shoot. I don't even know why I said any of what I just said, but like, this guy doesn't even do anything to make it seem like he's good. His disabler got nerfed into the ground. And it's just not even a very good stun anymore. His smoke grenade is the most dumb thing ever. What saves him and makes him better is that his sharp shot is broken. Instant kill 5 enemies at once. That's good. Or killing Boba Fett. Or just whatever. That makes Lando good, but everything else sucks. That's why he's a one-trick pony. Because these two are just situational. If they were just buffed a bit, they would work. But like, Lando just has 2 dumb abilities. But his one ability is one of the best abilities in the game, and that's good enough to put him above these 2. You know, I'm going to save Leia for a little bit. Save Leia till the end, because Leia is the best. Not really, but kind of. Okay, Luke Skywalker, 2nd place. He's Luke frickin' Skywalker. Just because you hated him in the sequels doesn't mean that he's not broken here. And he's just as powerful as he's been always. Not Darth Vader powerful, but powerful. His mobility is insane. His health regeneration is insane. His abilities are insane. Like, this guy is always on the move. Hit and run like heck. Like, this dude is kind of scary. He's like all over the place. He's all over your everything. He's beating you up at all times. It's like that one kid who swings baseball bats at the fence over and over again and like wants to destroy it. Like, that's Luke Skywalker. And how Battlefront works, they all swing like this. No precision, but this is Luke Skywalker. He beats you up. He's so fast, hit and run, perfect. His dash attacks are great. Everything is great. So yeah, you know Luke Skywalker. Okay, Obi-Wan. I'm putting him top. I just put Obi-Wan above Anakin, and I don't regret it at all. Obi-Wan's stamina makes him so built different. I cannot survive as any other than Vader. Other than Vader, Obi-Wan is the most survivable hero in this game. I can survive a whole match as Obi-Wan in large-scale modes. I suck at large-scale modes, but I can just own as Obi-Wan. He's my favorite in large-scale modes because I can actually do stuff with him. I swear, I need to get better at large-scale modes. I never play them, but I promise I know them well enough to rank this, but I'm just saying that. Obi-Wan, though, his stamina is amazing. His defensive capabilities, defensive rush against noobs, restrictive mind trick, like that'll make so they can't really damage you. His defensive rush was the other one. Oh, all-out push gives you that damage reduction and allows you to get people out of your way. Like, his defense, like, I can literally just stand there as Obi-Wan and survive for like 10 minutes because he has so much stamina. I don't know. Obi-Wan's that good. Like, I don't even think I've ever died from blaster bolts. I think the only reason I've ever been damaged as Obi-Wan's because some guy just randomly throws a grenade at me from behind. Like, he's not even that hard. Like, he's such a... I don't know. I love Obi-Wan. He's not even fun to play as, but I love that he actually makes me good at large-scale modes. So, yeah. I've actually gone on streaks with him, which is surprising. Oh, and he's, like, one of the best duelists in the game. Because he can survive forever, like I said. Stamina, right? Alright, now we have Captain Phasma. I actually really like Captain Phasma. I don't think she's good. She's good. Not as good as some other people, though. I'm sorry, I still think she's better than Boba Fett, though. Here. Okay. She can buff her health. I love the health buff. Health buff. I can't say health today. I have issues, apparently. Her health buff is great. I like her staff strikes. They're fun. They're slow as sin. I wish they were more like the commando droid, but they're still fun. But that stun droid is overpowered in, like, Heroes vs. Villains. And she has a good range and good fast shots and stuff. But she also can't break through blocks. I mean, that stun droid, but a good player can usually get some way. I mean, a good Luke can just push her out of the stun droid and own her there. The stun droid is great. In Heroes vs. Villains, if a whole enemy team camps on the droid, you've won the game for sure. But nobody does that. I'm sorry, but nobody's, like, actually that cool in this world. When you get one of those teams where it's like 30, is that how many points it is? 30, 40 points or however much it is in Heroes vs. Villains. You, like, sweep them, like, they get, like, 1 kill against your team. I love those matches. They're hilarious. Especially when I'm the Phasma. But, like, I like her. Her dual scopes, her stuff. Captain Phasma's good. But since her droid is overpowered, but since people can counter it who are good, since they can counter, I don't think that there's any reason that Captain Phasma should go any higher. And she has, like, no room clears or grenades or anything of that sort. So, Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends. So we have Rey. I think I put her here. Yes, I put her lower than BB-8. Why? I don't really know. I like her lightsaber swings. They're fast and they lock on enemies well. Her dash strike? Insight? Good. Mind trick, not good if you're playing against anyone who can learn how to counter it. Essentially, she has 2 abilities. One is meh. Most people can block it or dodge it. It's literally like... And it doesn't really work usually. I mean, it's good if you, like, bait somebody into just knocking him over, like a shoulder charge thing where you just instantly use it and knock him over. That's good. But Insight is really good, actually. But, like, she doesn't really have any, like, force abilities that, like, push or pull or, like, I don't, like, this dude can recover from everything in cable spin. I just don't even, and I even like Rey. I like Rey in the movies and stuff. Some of the things are cringy, but I like her personality. Daisy Ridley's great as her, and I think, but, like, I mean, obviously Ahsoka's the true female Jedi, but and I like that there's a female Jedi leading the sequels. I think it's great. But, I mean, I like Rey as a character. I mean, I don't love her. She's no, like, Anakin. I like Anakin better, but, like, Ahsoka's my favorite Star Wars character, by the way, though. But Rey is fine. That went on a tangent there, but I like Rey. I'm not putting her here because I hate her. I'm just putting her here because I don't really see why I would use her over someone. I mean, like, Insight's good, but BB-8 also has resistance backing. And he also has cable spin. You see where I'm going here? I don't love Rey that much, and that's probably just me. Some people think she's really good, and good for you. I love that you like her. So then we have Yoda. And I would not put Yoda above Darth Maul if Maul didn't have bugs. His dash attack is great. His his health buff, presence. And it also can break him out of stuns. His small hitbox is great. Unleash, one of my favorite abilities. Super fun. I feel like someone else is supposed to be in this tier with Lando, now that I think about it. I don't think anyone is, though. I just think he gets his own tier. But, anyway. Where was I in? Like, legit, who was I just talking? Oh, Yoda. I like Yoda. He's not very fun to play as, though. But his small hitbox, just... that, his health buff. Like, if you just get a whole team of troopers to gather around you and presence them, you've won that team fight. Like, that's one of the only ways I can think of, like, is a true, really good support hero. Is Yoda's presence, or Finn's big deal. Otherwise, not really great support in this game. Actually, there is squad shield, I forgot about that. But then that's also, like, has its issues, too. But anyway. So, I mean, Yoda's good. I like Yoda, but he's not this good. So, alright. I saved my favorite character in the game for last. Leia's been my favorite even since before the rework. I've always loved Leia. And I thought she kind of sucked back then, but I still loved her. But now, I'm going to give you a bunch of evidence on why I think she's better than Han Solo, and why I am putting her in, get this, S tier. Don't kill me in the comments section. Please do comment something, but don't give me hate for this. And please do like this video, because I am throwing myself under the freaking bus to make this tier list. But Leia is good. Watch. I'm giving you hard evidence right here from the actual website of the game. I'm going to compare her and Han, because everyone says Han is the best. Okay, here we go. I'm not, like, other people put her in, like, 11th and 15th. I don't think she's that low. Watch. Okay, here we go. Compare to Han. Flash grenade. Sorry, not flash grenade. That's not one. 3 thermal detonators. Where's my hand? How do my hands work? Oh, right. Mirror image. I'm so stupid. Am I not? Oh, I'm not in the right part of the... There we go. My hands do work. Okay, here we go. Thermal detonators, or detonate charge. One knocks someone over and does 250 damage. No, 200 damage. Thermal detonator does 250 damage per. She has 3 of them. 750 damage in a large radius, or detonate charge. 200 damage knocks people over. 750 damage that can kill a hero in 1 hit. With just those thermal detonators. Yes, I know it's not instant, but like, that thermal detonator, one of those can clear a room of troopers. 1. Think about that. If you don't suck at throwing thermal detonators, she gets 3 of them, 750 damage. That's broken. Just saying. And way better cooldown time on the... let's go. Okay, then we have Sharpshooter versus Rapid Fire. No contest here whatsoever. Sharpshooter raises Han's max DPS from 233 to 379. Leia's from 266. Yes, she has 33 better DPS with her weapon. 390 damage. Sharpshooter locks you in a weird, really weird place, because you like all of a sudden just stand and do nothing, and it lasts for like no time. Rapid fire lasts for forever, and you can still roll and aim with it, okay? So right here, Leia's looking way better. Her pistol overheats slower and has a higher DPS, and it's an alternate fire that can snipe people across the map and break blocks. She can break blocks at any time, okay? The DL44 is only worse, is only better at very long ranges than the Defender pistol, except the alternate fire can snipe. I don't know. Now this is the only one where I see that Han could be better. This is squad shield versus the shoulder charge. I still prefer the squad shield because shoulder charge, it breaks blocks and knocks people over. Han already has a block breaking thing, and it's just more damage. I think it's really good, but Leia can protect a whole team, and yes, you can't shoot through it, but it also heals people. I can just randomly go in a corner of the map, place my squad shield down, and get back to full health. Only Bossk can do that other than Leia. Only Bossk can do that other than Leia. And she also has normal elimination, health on elimination, and stuff. Normal health regeneration. Leia is not bad. I don't understand. I literally think that Leia is the best blaster hero. And because of that, I'm putting her in S tier. I think I've given enough evidence, and I want you to argue with me in the comments, but I want to I wanted to prove why I think Leia is this good. And I'm a little bit biased. She is my favorite character, but I still didn't put her in first. And it's not because of her bikini. Definitely not why. I just really like Leia. And her abilities are just awesome. Her squad shield's great now and everything. So this is my Battlefront tier list. Please like and subscribe and join RPG Ranked. RPGRanked.com. We post an article every single week. Thursdays, we have non-RPG videos, so check it out for like Star Wars Battlefront, Identity 5. Frick, what's it called? Garden Warfare 2, Overwatch, Breath of the Wild. I think those are the ones that are coming out soon or have already come out. Saturdays for RPGs like Final Fantasy, Paper Mario, Tales. Lots more to come. Blue Dragon, Lost Odyssey. Yes. Thank you all for watching. Peace out, gamer nerds. Have a great